Hello and welcome back to the Spanish campaign. We've been pushing back against the Brutii in Greece. Originally they controlled all of Greece. We started at Apollonia, then took Thermon, and recently we've taken Sparta, Corinth, and Athens very quickly. So we're pushing the Brutii out of their most economically powerful region. And next up, our eyes are set on Larissa, Thessalonica, Salona, Byzantium, just pushing them back, pushing them north, because the hope is that they don't have that many regions up in Thrace and Scythia controlled, and that the regions they have up here might be smaller cities that aren't able to train the kind of units that we've been having to deal with, like Praetorians, Legionaries, etc. And on the note of us not having information about how big these cities are or how large the Brutii Empire is, let's go ahead and train up some spies. We've been seriously lacking spies in this campaign for a while now because we've just been so focused on fighting. So in Apollonia, let's get 2 spies, and one of them will take the south route through Thessalonica to Byzantium and try and see what's in this region. Another spy will go up in this direction and scout out what's happening up in Dacia and Thrace. Then we'll train up a spy in Mediolanum who will cut across this direction and kind of go through here, see what's going on in this region. And in Gaul, we'll train up a couple of spies in Alesia to send through Germany and try and get an eye on what's going on in this region. This will help us fill out a lot more of the world and will make it a much more pleasant experience to know what's going on and not just feel like we're kind of up against a curtain of fog of war and we're just fighting against endless waves of enemies. Let's also get a spy trained in Leptis Magna, and we'll just send this spy across the desert and just see what's going on over here. See if the Egyptians might be planning an attack on us, or what their plan is, we don't really know. So getting a spy in this direction is a good idea. In North Africa, finally, Gurguri and Bilo the Allergites have made it to this boat, so we can get them into the action a little bit. And let's see if we can get them on the ship. For some reason, they're not able to board the ship. There we go. For some reason, they weren't able to while it was in the port, but we fixed that. And let's send this fleet up to like Rome, this area. We want to keep this fleet relatively safe, so we don't want to go too near this big Brutii fleet. We can deal with some smaller ships like this. But yeah, we want to keep this fleet relatively safe, and then we'll get it involved in the fight against the Brutii on this front. Because if you look down here, we have like 10 generals in that army, and then in these cities. We really do not need more generals in this region. In fact, can we send one of these generals over to Apollonia? Yes, we can. Let's send a young guy, Gotzon of Costulo. We'll send you over to Apollonia, because we should have a general in all of these cities. There's really no excuse for that with this many generals. In Alesia, we've been training up peasants that we were going to use in Conde Redonum to get the population up so we could get a port here, but we've already got that. So let's start sending them over to Trier so we can get some population over here, hopefully get this up to a large town and then a minor city, so we can start using Trier as a front to attack the Germans. Over here by Leptis Magna, Gurguri the Butcher is getting a little bit old. He's 57 years old, but we're going to see if we can get him into the action a little bit more before he dies. Let's have him first off drop a watchtower. We don't want it to be on this road. I didn't realize the road would curve like that. So next turn we'll go here off the beaten road, and we'll leave a watchtower just so we have an eye on if the Egyptians try to attack in this direction. And then we'll pick him up with a boat and get him off to some front where he can be useful, maybe over to Kydonia. He can buy some mercenaries, something like that. And in Lugdunum, let's go ahead and grab a few peasants because we have a decent amount of population here, but we really don't need population here because there's nothing good that we can build based on the troop buildings that we have available. So I'll just send some peasants up to Trier, disband them there, and we can hopefully get that up to a minor city a little bit faster. Same thing with Narbo Mardius. We'll go ahead and train some peasants here, 4 units. And at Massilia, we will train 4 units of peasants and send them over, but not quite yet because we're about to get up to a minor city. All right, let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm curious whether the Brutii will attack us at Batavium. They have siege equipment, so they could. Oh man, these are some pretty scary Primarian troops. Principes with attack of 14, defense of 22. Definitely scary stuff. But we have a decent army here. We have some cavalry. We have some bull warriors. I think we would win this, but I'm not entirely sure we would. So yeah, a little bit scary. We'll go ahead and end this turn. And oh yeah, so we have a couple more generals over at Carolus. I forgot about them. We're besieged at Apollonia. Let's get these generals over to Italy, and we'll send them up to assist with attacking the Brutii. So they left their siege of Batavium. I don't know, maybe they thought they were outnumbered. I'm not really sure they were. I kind of felt like I was at a disadvantage there, but they didn't feel confident in the siege, so that's fine with me. We can actually form an army. We'll bring these generals, bring some reinforcements, and send them up to start taking Brutii cities. We are besieged at Apollonia. Let's take a look at this army. It's pretty good. Mostly, I don't know, it's kind of half and half between Primarian, flimsy stuff, and good Praetorians, good legionaries, that kind of stuff. How much would it cost to bribe this army? 120,000, not worth it. We don't have that much money left, so we're gonna hold off for now. We might sally out and see if we can do some damage. Let's take this massive army that we've been building up in Greece and using against the Brutii, and let's go ahead and besiege Larissa. Doing it from this angle, not what I was planning, but honestly it works out. I wonder if we'll be attacked by Captain Asinius here. Let's go ahead and build some siege towers and see who we're up against. Oh, this is a pretty flimsy army. And there's only 2 units in Larissa, so unless there are some big reinforcements camped out by Thessalonica, we shouldn't be bothered here by any big armies. Obviously, Gotzon the Wrathful, who was going to go into Apollonia, won't be able to this turn. Maybe we should try and grab some reinforcements, just in case we need some extra help at Apollonia. We'll grab some cavalry, and some bull warriors, some slingers, that kind of stuff. And let's send them with Gotzon the Wrathful to just kind of squat around Apollonia just in case he's needed. We'll build some more troops inside of Thermon. We'll get some bull warriors, get some peasants. Is that enough to get the public order under control? Yes, it is. 70% is good enough. Let's take a look at our end of turn report. We lost 10,000 denarii. Uh-oh. We are losing a lot of money. And Massilia has grown, so we'll go ahead and build that High King's Hall, get some peasants trained here, which we'll send up to Trier. We just need to not spend too much money this turn. We're projected to profit 22,000 at this point. So I think we just spent a lot in the previous turns. But we need to get that purse back up a little bit. We spent a lot on bribing people. Let's take a look at our construction report. At Narbomardius, we have a blacksmith. We already have a High King's Hall queued. At Massilia, we have a practice range. Also have a High King's Hall queued there. In Nept, we have communal farming. Nothing else to build here, but we don't have a general here, so we may as well go for a tavern. Have fun, guys. At Samarobrava, we have a port. So we're going to build communal farming just to get that population up as high as possible. But let's go ahead and start building boats here. And when do we get at Conde Redonum? Okay, and in one more turn, we'll be able to build boats here as well. And this general that's been hanging out with this rebel army has no way of killing them. That's a pretty tough army, and we'll just let them hang out there. You can be in Alesia. There's not a general there currently. Let's start sending out our spies. So one spy will start off in this region. Let's go up to the north first. At Mediolanium, we have a spy who we will send in this direction. Apollonia, there is a spy here, but it's stuck inside the city, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait for next turn for that. In case this Brutii army comes back to Batavium, I'm going to go ahead and get these bull warriors inside the city for extra defense. And at Segestica, anything we want to train here, we could train some warhounds just in case. We don't have any population here, but we have enough for warhounds. They won't be completed if the Brutii besiege us immediately, but if they take a couple turns, then we'll be able to have a little extra defensive force inside the city. And let's get Tiberius Paulinus and go ahead and besiege Aquincum. There are some decent armies in this area, but they don't look that strong, and there's no generals here. So I think we could take them if we're attacked. Let's go ahead and besiege the city. We just want to push them back as far as possible. And let's try sallying out at Apollonia. We'll see if we can get some kills with my Cretan archers. They don't have any long-range archers. They've got... oh, they have actually 11 archer auxilia, so we'll see if we can target them. But they do have some ballista, so we have to be somewhat intelligent with the way we do this. I probably won't make this a super long sally battle. Some of them end up being pretty long, unless it's going really well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll start off with our Cretans on the walls on either side here. We'll also put some slingers up on the walls, just like this. And the rest of our troops will just kind of scatter around this front gate in case we want to bring them out. We've got some Balearic slingers, which we'll put up here. Just 10 of them. We'll see if they get a shot as well. And we'll just let everyone fire at will. We'll speed this up. We probably won't get that many kills here, but you never know. No, we're getting a good number of kills. Oh wow, some of our slingers even have a shot. That's good. If our slingers are able to fire all of their ammunition, that would be incredible. Are you out of range now? Oh, that's a shame. But we have one unit in range over here, so that's good. We'll just speed this up, let them get a ton of kills, and once we've used all of our ammunition, we will just end this alley battle. So this first unit of gladiators has been completely destroyed. We're now working on these auxilia, and now we're working on some principes. And they shuffle around every now and then. Hopefully this doesn't put them out of range of my slingers, but for now we've got a shot at these auxilia. So, oh yeah, we could even shoot these legionaries. Maybe legionaries would be a better target. Just shoot them. If we can kill a good amount of these legionaries, that would be definitely worth it. All right, we've killed 37%, 38% of the enemy army, and this unit is out of ammo. So let's get them maybe over. Oh wow, the tower's firing. That's always nice because that's free ammunition. But let's get them over here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the way the enemy form up. And let's get our other unit of slingers with full ammo right here, and they can try and get some shots in as well. And then we'll get our Cretan archers a little bit closer because they don't have a shot right now. Get them over here. Unfortunately, they've moved back. Oh, nope, they're moving back into range. We might have a shot here. Yes, we do. Beautiful. So the slingers have a shot, and our Cretans have a shot on the enemy legionaries. So we're going to take that shot as long as we have it. Don't pursue, just guard mode on. But whatever you can fire at, if you can hit the legionaries, do it. These legionary cavalry are a big threat, but yeah, I don't think they have a shot anymore. Just fire at what you can reach. Let's send these slingers off of the walls because this might be what's messing up the shot of our other slingers. Get them back in this direction. Yep, looks like the enemy are moving back into range, so that might have been it. Our Cretans are out of ammo. We'll move over some slingers though, these little Rhodian slingers. Or Balearic slingers, I always get them mixed up. They've got a shot on something, surely. No, not yet. Cretans get off the walls, and the slingers can move over here. We've taken some slight casualties from the Archer Auxilia, but not too worried about it. Alright, these Balearic slingers have worn themselves out. We'll get one more unit of slingers up here just to see if they can get a shot. And over here, these slingers have also run out of ammo, so bring them off the walls, grab a different unit of slingers. Who has ammo still? Some guys over here have ammo. Bring them down. We've killed most of their army. We've lost 1% of our army. They've lost 77% of theirs. So we are definitely still winning this battle. I'm going to move a unit of Scutari out of the city just to see if I can tempt these Praetorians to move forward. No one's in range currently. We could call this a victory. We've killed 78% of the enemy army, but if we can kill more of the enemy army, then I would like to. Maybe I'll bring some actual infantry out here. And yep, these Praetorians are now in range of the slingers, so that was a success. Let's turn everyone to fire at will. Slow this down so we get a nice shot of these Praetorians getting mauled by javelins. And yeah, not going well for them. They've broken already. They'll all die here to the towers, to the slingers, and the javelins. And now the cavalry's charging in. They should have the same fate, but you never know. They're charging into light to medium infantry, so they might break our Scutari here. We'll see here. Scutari are feeling shaken. If everyone gets in here, maybe they won't break. But yeah, this unit's wavering. They probably will break here. Can we break these legionaries first? That's the question. Yeah, I don't think so. Not feeling good about this unit. And if this unit breaks, it's likely we will lose a lot of these troops if they all break. Any chance we can not all break here, guys? Come on. You can beat some legionaries. I don't know if they can. Unfortunately, we might lose some troops here. Let's see if we can get them to throw their javelins in. Enemy general's dead. Or commander is dead. That helps with morale a little bit. There are only 39 in this unit. We outnumber them like 50 to 1. We should be able to defeat them. They're wavering down to shaken. We'll beat them here. Yep, that's good. And the rest of the army is just some war dogs and ballistas, so this should be an easy victory. Let's speed this up a little bit. Cavalry unit's broken. We will go kill these ballistas and these war dogs. Ballistas even got burned up by towers, so yeah, not going well for the enemy. And battle's won. Wow, this guy, he was pushing the ballista as it was burning. Crazy. The dedication. And yeah, we won't catch these last couple troops, but that is an easy victory. The army will disband. Lost 260 troops, mostly to that cavalry. Let's see who got the most kills. Some slingers got 300 and 285 kills. Well done to them. Nice, easy sally battle. And we're bringing some troops up here with Gotzon the Wrathful. Let's just build an army and send it up to take Salona. There we go. That's a decent enough army. It's not spectacular, but it's okay. Do we have... Maybe we can bring some reinforcements from Tarentum. We'll grab some cavalry, grab some Scutari. Can we spare this many troops from Tarentum without it rebelling? 70%, that's perfect. We'll build some peasants here to help with the public order. And let's get them into this fleet. Bring them over here. And we will have a nice strong army now. We can send back some slingers to the city. Probably not super useful in an offensive army. Whereas they're much more useful on the walls. There we go. Wow, beautiful army. So we'll just start marching right away up to Salona. And now that we've freed this spy from Apollonia, we can send him in this direction. Let's check out Thessalonica. Thessalonica is a huge city. It's their capital. But yeah, there's not that many big armies around here. I was worried there'd be a bunch of full stack armies, but no, not much. This is their faction heir. Yeah, they're kind of on their last leg here. Their territorial ranking says they have, looks like 13 regions. I've honestly noticed this faction ranking scroll has been incorrect lately though. So they might have fewer than 13. But yeah, we have 42. That's crazy. But that would imply they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, 13. So probably anything beyond this river they don't have. Yeah, this is not a very promising position for the Brutii to be in, but I'm happy with that, and I would like them out of the game. It gets kind of monotonous fighting Romans over and over. And this is how you know the Brutii are scared. They've allied with the Egyptians, the strongest faction in the game other than me. So combined, they have more regions than me between Brutii and Egypt, but just barely. Actually, do they even? I don't think they do. They have like 28 regions as Egypt and about 13 as Brutii. So maybe one less than me. We have a spy at Lepkus Magna who we're going to send out in the direction of Cyrene. And let's get Gregory the Butcher to lay his watchtower here. And then we'll lay one more over here. That's nice. And then we'll get him on this fleet. We'll end this turn here. And at Aquincum, is this the faction leader? Nope, just a family member who is... let's see how you are. Popular hero, that's a great trait. +2 morale. +1 morale from Reverend. So pretty good general, but he's not got any troops with him really. So kind of wasted on that little army. Captain Nero has some decent strength troops. Has some onagers which we'll need to be aware of. So this won't be a totally easy battle. I think. Well, who do we want to fight first? I guess the army in the field, Captain Nero, that's the primary army. We'll try and cause some breaks there, and then the general and his Praetorian guard that's stuck in the city, they shouldn't be too tough. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We've got some high ground, which is good, and they're attacking us, so they need to make the move. Let's go up on the high ground, and we will not be using the border as a protective barrier. We're just gonna have the high ground to charge off of it. We'll spread out these cavalry somewhat, and we'll section them off in groups so they can kind of take a flank each. Let's do that, and then the rest of them can be the central force. Perfect. All right, we'll start the battle, and are they going to charge down the hill or up the hill at us? Hopefully. I mean, I guess they have to, right? Reinforcements are behind them, so they might wait for the reinforcements to show up. What do we have on this flank? Just some really flimsy cavalry. We'll get some cavalry to dispatch them. And then, yeah, they're going to be exhausted by the time they climb this hill. So these Equites will die. And let's get up here. Oh, man. I hate onagers. Luckily, they don't have downhill advantage. If they were up at the top of this hill, they would have a huge advantage with those onagers, but they don't. What do we have on these flanks? Praetorians over here and legionaries over here. Yeah, I guess these legionaries are an easier target. Let's get this big group of cavalry over here, and we'll charge down the hill at this early legionary cohort on the flank. Hopefully we'll break pretty easily. There's a small unit of Triarii here as well. Are they firing yet? No, good. Okay. We'll get 3 of these units to go all the way on the long flank. And then the other 4 units will stand in front of this unit. Yeah, go on this flank like this. This is perfect. And then they might get some javelins in. They're concerned over the exposed flanks. Let's get 2 units behind this unit, 1 unit here. You 2 will charge into these Triarii. You 2 will charge into this unit, and all of you will charge into these early legionaries. And hopefully with them being surrounded and outnumbered, they should break pretty quickly. Beautiful. We've got a break here. These Triarii are wavering. And let's get the other cavalry involved. So these cavalry that are on that flank can assist here, and the general and his cavalry can assist here. You guys go fight off the Velites, the onagers, the ballistas, and then a few of these units will deal with these early legionaries. And these early legionaries will have a slight advantage, but they're going to feel surrounded by my general. This unit of early legionaries is broken. This unit has broken. This is going well. Right over here. Okay, we have some units we haven't committed yet because they are over here. Let's have them fight these Principes. Has everyone been committed? Maybe. Yeah, up here, these guys are going to lose this battle against these Praetorians, but they're just buying time while we wrap up the rest of the army. Okay, these are the troops inside the city. I would like to kill all of them if possible. We haven't engaged them yet. We're going to let this Roman cavalry flee. This is just from the army out in the field, so we don't really care about that. We'll chase down the general with the majority of our cavalry, and then we will deal with these Praetorians, and we want to get all of these Praetorians if possible. Let's get some of our cavalry on this side of the Praetorians. I know we're leaving some Praetorians up on the other side of the army. I'm just not bothered by them right now. I want to make sure we get the troops inside the city so we get Aquincum immediately. All right. Totally surround them. Everyone charge into these Praetorians, and you charge into them as well from another flank. You guys fight the general, and let's get my general down here for moral support. What's happening over here? Our Scutari are fighting some Hastati. I didn't turn on fire at will for them, but they can get some javelins in the last second. They'll lose this battle, but that's okay. What's happening over here? Enemy general has broken one of my units of cavalry. He'll probably break another unit as well. That's okay. Let's get our general down here. Okay, Praetorians are all dead. Let's have everyone turn their attention to this general. Our general's not here yet. He's on his way. They're causing some breaks in our troops, but okay, the enemy general just broke. Hopefully he doesn't get away, but you never know. Sometimes generals are inexplicably fast, so he might get away. What's happening over here? Scutari are wavering. Yeah, they'll break. We'll grab some of these units of long shields at the back of the army, who will have no chance of catching the enemy general, and they will be reassigned to fighting the remnants of the army in the field. Amazingly, the Scutari haven't broken yet. I was expecting them to break immediately, but they're wavering, but they're still fighting. I'm very impressed, I gotta say. Okay, they've broken, so they all die here, but that's all right. Yeah, we're not going to catch the enemy general, unfortunately. We'll chase down these Hastati that are fleeing with this unit, and I think we have enough cavalry here to just easily break these remaining units of Praetorians and Roman cavalry. They are charging valiantly down the hill. Don't think it's going to work out for them, but I like the confidence. Keep going, guys. You got this. Yeah, they'll break immediately. Yep. Nice, easy. Killing that unit. And then these Praetorians and these Hastati. We'll assign one unit to chasing down these Hastati. And our Scutari have reformed. They want another go at the Praetorians. I'll let them have it. They'll throw their javelins in. Praetorians will throw theirs. And then cavalry will, yeah, slam into the side. Not good for the Praetorians. Good. Nice, easy victory. I don't think we're going to get Aquincum because we didn't kill the general inside the city. So I don't know how we would get Aquincum, but you never know. Heroic victory. We lost about 400 troops and killed 1,500. That was good. I'm glad we had the high ground. I think that was the main reason we took that victory. Aquincum did not fall. So yeah, that's what I expected. Now there's a couple of smaller armies attacking us here. We're besieging the city. So 3 decent strength units. 3 decent strength units. And inside the city, we don't know exactly. But we have Cretans. We have a lot of generals. We have some decent infantry. We should be able to win this pretty easily, especially if we can fight the army separate. But yeah, I guess we have to be somewhat careful of their heavy infantry. With no generals, though, this isn't really going to work well for them. They probably should have combined their armies, honestly. We'll have a bit of a formation here of the Cretans with some protection from the hoplites, and then we'll just have like some decent infantry to guard. And then we will have all of our skirmishing troops just be a separate group that can go just do their own thing, get some kills if they can. We'll group them together. We'll have our generals who aren't our primary commander for this battle just hang out together. We'll group them as just kind of a shock group of cavalry, and then we'll have our general himself just stay with the infantry. And then we've got some more hoplites. We can just thicken the line with that. This is a good setup. Let's just see how they draw it. We don't really know yet. All right, some troops behind us are pretty flimsy, so we will send, let's just send our Cretans to get some shots in on them, and then we'll have the cavalry finish them off. On this flank, we will let our skirmishers start working on the enemy. These Praetorians, we'll get some peltasts to fire at them as well, and we'll keep an eye with our actual army in case we need assistance. Alright, we've got a shot with our Cretan archers on these legionary cohort. We definitely want to not fire at will. We want to target the legionary cohort, and then we can just chase off the light auxilia with our cavalry. Yeah, we don't want them to get any shots in on our Cretans. Not that they're anywhere near being in range, but if we can break these light auxilia now, then we don't have to fight the legionary cohort with the morale of the commander right next to them. So that would be nice. Can we just break this light auxilia? Probably. Let's check on our skirmishers. They're doing okay. I'm all right with losing some skirmishers here. Yeah, they're going to get caught out somewhat. That's okay. Over here, Light Auxilia are shaken. Legionary cohort are down to 120. Okay, Light Auxilia have broken. And we'll run down their commander any second here. Let's get our generals out of here and just let the Cretans work on these legionaries. We'll check on our skirmishers. How are they doing? They're taking a lot of damage, but it's okay. You guys just keep working on these legionaries. Slingers will keep working on these Praetorians. Over here, yeah, these legionaries are a lost cause. Down to 60. We can turn the attention of our Cretans to the main army. Let's have them go over here. I forgot to turn on fire at will for all of my infantry. So that is a missed opportunity for some damage on these Praetorians, but that's okay. Go ahead and fire some javelins in if I can get you to. You guys... There we go. This unit will get hit by all the javelins of this infantry. They've broken. We'll send one unit over to assist with fighting these Praetorians and send these 2 units to chase these guys. And then let's just run down these legionaries from the reinforcing army, and we'll get my Cretans up here to help out with the next group of reinforcements. This unit's broken. We didn't lose any generals. Yep, they'll just run down these legionaries. Over here, some of our troops are shaken and stuff. These Praetorians are surrounded. There's no way they win this, right? Let's get my general up here for moral support just in case. And we will maybe just use our cavalry to assist. Get them over here. You guys deal with these legionaries. You guys fire at these legionaries in the back. Yeah, these Scutari might break here. We'll use our Cretans to fire at... I don't know. It's not really safe to fire at anyone because we have so many allies scattered around. Alright, generals can get involved with these Praetorians. Just encircle them and run them down. Yeah, this general's going to die. Most likely. No, we got them in time. Good. I just want to get this army out of the way before we deal with more reinforcements. I think we've done that. Starting armies are gone. Okay. So, redrop the skirmishers, redrop the cavalry. Let's get a line of infantry drawn up right here. And we will have our hoplites come out of formation to run. Oh, don't skirmish, run. Get like that. Perfect. They'll be our front line. And then we will have Scutari with them. And then we will have mercenary peltasts behind them for moral support. We don't have that much heavy infantry left. Drop right here. And let's get our Cretans involved. We'll put them on fire at will and have them drop right here. So they can get a shot on whoever they can reach, really. There's some decent stuff here. Get our Scutari right here. And I think it's time to drop phalanxes here. Right? Yes. Okay. Let's get my general nice and close for moral support. Run up here. Cretans are on their way. They probably have a shot already. Let's get our Cretans to fire at these Praetorians. And then my generals will loop around and hit these troops in the back. Okay, these legionaries have gone into the front of the mercenary hoplites. I'll keep an eye on their morale, but the morale should be fine with the general here. No, one of our units is shaken. General, get a little closer. Scutari, maybe just charge into the side so the enemy feels surrounded. You guys, wow, there's legionaries over here. I didn't even realize. You guys all can skirmish with these legionaries. Let's get my cavalry over here. They can break the light auxilia and that'll help with morale. Scutari, get over here to help out with the Praetorians. Okay, good. We have one break with the enemy. These Praetorians are surrounded. They're going to start breaking. And cavalry, go chase down these light auxilia. You guys go chase down these legionaries. Praetorians are wavering. I think the battle's almost over. Yeah. Perfect. I think that's most of the army broken. We've got some legionaries here. We will work on them. You guys keep firing at them. Scutari, go fight them. And cavalry will deal with the people running away. Not a good time to be Brutii. These legionaries are getting some shots off before they die. They're always throwing javelins right before they're about to get charged into. You guys are facing the wrong direction, let me tell you. They're just being hunted down by bull warriors. Not good. Not good. Yeah, they're getting slaughtered here. They'll break soon. Beautiful. Go ahead and end the battle now. We killed 1,412 of the enemy, and we did lose about 600 troops, so not the cleanest battle ever, but we were fighting 3 different armies, and we took a city, so not bad. Let's see where this fight is happening. Yeah, this is happening outside of Arretium. We'll lose that fleet, but that's okay. They're really trying to sink my fleets right now. My goodness. All right, we have taken Larissa. I think we have to exterminate it because we're not going to be able to control these cities otherwise, unfortunately. Larissa still has 7,000 population here, which is plenty for a Spanish city. I'm happy with that. And wow, they are getting pushed back fast. That puts us at 43 regions, and we have another army marching in this direction to take Salona. Can we reach Cassius Pulcher? Honestly, we'll skip him. We'll just go straight for Salona. We can also go ahead and pick up Aquincum. Let's repair some of our troops, merge them together, and then we'll take Aquincum. Should be nice and quick. There's like nothing here. I think it's just one general. Let's see who's in here. 29 heavy cavalry. Yeah, we got this. All right, let's start this battle. We'll knock down the gates, hunt down the enemy general, and there's really not much strategy here. Just chase and to kill. Probably don't stand in front of the towers. Just go here. Yeah, there you go. And now we're going to magically teleport 1,000 cavalry inside the city. All right, let's go kill this general. Should not take long. And we'll pull back because we have a ceremony that we have to respect. We have tradition here on the TD Sniper channel. There's a proper way of killing units that are alone in cities before they're executed. Got to do things properly here. Our Scutari are in position. Now, fire at will. There we go. This is the proper way to kill Brutii. Continue the battle. There we go. Wants to die like a coward on his own. The proper way for Brutii to die. We will oblige. Come on, guys. That was a really pitiful way. You're supposed to be dramatic when you're killing these guys. There you go. Very dramatic. Well done. And Aquincum is ours. Beautiful. Nice and easy. We will go ahead and enslave the city because there's not, well, there's actually enough people here. There's over 2,000 population. It wouldn't be beneficial to enslave the city. We'll just occupy for now. And we will go ahead and upgrade to a large town. That's nice. And we'll wait here for a few turns, just see if we get any reinforcements or other armies from the Brutii that want to try and take Aquincum back. And then we'll bring some more troops from Italy to shore up the reinforcements at Aquincum, and then we can start picking up other Brutii cities. All right, this army in Italy can go ahead and move up a little bit further into Italy, get some reinforcements for them, and we have plenty of reinforcements here in Patavium. This army will march north to pick up Juvavum, and let's check out Juvavum, see what's here. There's a family member and another family member here with a decent-sized army, honestly. Let's take a spy into Juvavum. He got a little bit better. I think he got sneaky. That's good for a spy to have. And can we see Lucius Ventidus and his army? It's bad. It's really bad. Lots of mercenaries and war dogs, so we can easily handle that army. And I think this is what a lot of the armies are going to look like from now on, because once you get past those cities that have the facilities to train Praetorians and stuff, you get to these little villages where all they can build is war dogs, and yeah, not as much of a threat. Bilazora has nothing in it really. It's a large city, so it's not even a huge city. We'll keep marching the spy north, try and get a view on these other cities. Let's check our end of turn reports. So 36,000 denarii profit that turn, that's good. We have a new general who came of age at Carolus. Oh, hooting, restrained, filthy minded. This guy's bad. Is there a tavern here? Is that why he was bad? Ah, get rid of that. No, see, that's why you get these bad generals. I was like, I could tell there was a tavern here. Cannot believe it. Yeah, okay, so that guy's kind of ruined. We'll just let him hang out here. Ooh, Soothsayer for Admiral Gurutz. Oh, I was gonna say, that's a really good retinue, but I forget it's for an admiral, so not useful at all. You can't transfer any retinue off of admirals, so wasted on him. Tiberius Paulinus got a famous warrior. That's good. +1 morale, +1 command. Well done. Oh, and apparently Egypt declared war on us. Maybe they besieged us. Yeah, they blockaded our port. We'll immediately repel them. Interesting. So yeah, they started the war between the two biggest factions left in the game. This is gonna be hard, honestly, because we just don't really have any armies or any troop training facilities that border them. I guess Athens, Corinth, and Sparta will become that, but we haven't been focusing our attention on Egypt whatsoever. So you're gonna have to totally shift our attention to this new front. Let's see if Gregory the Butcher wants to get involved. We will buy whatever mercenaries we can get. Keep sending this spy down here to see if there's any armies on the way. One little army, yep. And then this fleet can go on over to Cyrene. How many troops are here? 2 units. We might be able to take Cyrene before any reinforcements show up. Lugdunum, we got communal farming last turn. We don't need anything else here. We'll just hold off on buying anything. And Conde Redonum, we got a port as well. So let's build some boats here. And at Samarobrava, we're also building boats. So soon enough, we'll have enough of a fleet to start sinking these rebel ships. So we can just trap the Britons to this little island and just leave them there with no means of ever invading us again. Our spy outside of Trier can march north towards Batavodorum. Wow, is this... What? This is a random British army is just hanging out over here by Batavodorum. I did not expect that. What are you doing here, dude? I guess that's kind of a threat to us. Wow, I'm shocked to see that. But what I was saying was, after playing as the Germans for the marathon live stream I did, which I will complete at some point, I promise. It's just really hard to dedicate that much time to a campaign that is outside of my main 2 ones. I thought I'd get it all done in one day. And that's why I started it, but I will get it done, I promise. But yeah, now I know how strong the Germans are. Not if you only train screeching women. That's not the way, but it's funny. I like it, but no, not very powerful. But ooh, Night Raiders and Chosen Archer Warband, really scary units, way better than anything I have. So this will actually be a challenge fighting the Germans. They just have troops like me, but way better in every regard. So that'll actually be an interesting challenge. And we have another spy, which we trained in Alesia this turn, who will take the south route and start scouting out this area. We have a few more units in Batavium, some bull warriors that we will combine into this army that's going to head up to take Juvavum. So in 3 turns, we will be able to besiege that. And I mean, we're so close to the end of the long campaign. 44 regions, very exciting. About to besiege 2 more cities. I think we should just go ahead and dispatch of this tiny Brutii army, Captain Manius and his 2 units of heavy infantry, and just immediately go up and besiege Thessalonica. Because we've got a decent army here. We didn't take many casualties. I guess we should let them heal 1 turn. We'll let them heal overnight, and then we will attack this army and head up to Thessalonica. Now, I wonder if I can find... There was a fleet up here, a Brutii fleet with an army on it, and I never found them. Regardless, I'd love for this Pontus fleet to move and stop blocking this, because I don't want to be at war with Pontus immediately, but I do want to get this fleet back down here so I can start using it to ferry troops over to attack Egypt. So we're going to try and get that fleet back at some point. What are you doing, Egypt? Why are you attacking me? Like, do you think this is going to work out for you? Clearly not, right? I'm too powerful for you. Let's go ahead and end this turn. And, ooh, our fleet was attacked here on its way to Italy. Hopefully we don't lose that fleet. I don't think we will, though. And what's going on over here? Ooh, big battle. Okay. Flavius Juventius is attacking Gotzon the Wrathful outside of Salona. This is actually a kind of scary army. Not that much heavy infantry, but good cavalry and good archer auxilia. Ooh, not sure I love that. Let's retreat, and we'll see if they attack us again in better circumstances. Yes, we might have some high ground now. Let's take this fight. Flavius Juventius, how are you? Sharp, understanding of strategy. So nothing to do with morale, but he's good. 4 stars of command. How good is Gotzon the Wrathful? Not good, oh no. Nothing harming morale, but only 2 stars of command. So we actually have a worse general here. We'll have to be creative to win this battle. Okay, we've got some decent high ground here. Actually, really decent high ground. Let's... how do we use this most strategically? We probably will make a front line of our bull warriors and Scutari right here. More like that, maybe. Hopefully they draw directly opposite from us, like that. And then we'll have our Cretans behind them. We'll have our slingers behind them so they can shoot over them. Get our Cretans kind of out of the way. We don't want them getting shot or shooting the slingers. And what else do we have on the field? We've got some cavalry, which will guard the flanks. Don't want to commit them until we need to. But we should be prepared in case the enemy archer auxilia get a good shot on us and are just picking us off. We would like to get rid of the archer auxilia if we can. Alright, are they gonna drop opposite? I don't think they are. They're probably gonna just attack from this direction, which is not great for us. I guess we should rotate. Yeah, this kind of gets rid of our high ground advantage. I'm gonna hold out for a second and see if they line up down here. Because if they do, we have a huge advantage. Okay, are they just attacking us or are they lining up? They might just attack us. These auxilia are not what I want to be fighting with my cavalry. Retreat. We'll get some shots in on them with these slingers. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, this might be great. If their Roman armored general gets himself killed by javelins by just charging uphill into bulwarks and Scutari, we have a huge advantage here. You guys fight these auxilia. Can we please kill this general? That would be so nice. We would win this battle easily. Kill the general. Auxilia broke. Legionary cavalry are charging into the side of these Scutari. They will definitely break. So... okay, enemy general's dead, though. That's good. Bull warriors. Glad these bull warriors were here. This cavalry broke. Oh, this is great. This could not have gone better. Okay, let's commit the other cavalry on this flank. You guys go charge downhill at these Roman cavalry. Oh man, if we wrap up this whole army right here, I will be in shock. But we might. When we kill their general, they have units breaking on the battlefield. Any chance we break these early legionaries? Come on, guys, please. They're wavering. Broken. No way. Charge these light auxilia. Wavering. Please break. Please break. Broken. Amazing. Oh my goodness. All right. Wow. I'll have my general charge into these early legionaries. They're only shaken, but we have a basically free charge since we can use rally troops and not risk losing our general. And this unit broke as well. The units on this flank have broken. We'll charge down on these archer auxilia, and these Scutari will fight these legionaries. Yeah, we won't really lose any fights now because we just have such a morale advantage. They're wavering, even though they're better infantry, and they got the drop on us. But yeah, everything's just going to break now. This was a glorious victory. I cannot believe this went so well. Where did that cavalry went? Oh, they ran off the field, basically. All right, you guys chase these Roman cavalry down, see if we can break them. And then we will just kill everything else. They're trying to flee the battle. They will fail, and we'll kill this whole army. What a treat. This is wonderful. One of these units will go chase down these light auxilia. These long shields can charge into these early legionaries, try and break them. And we'll just keep sending our cavalry around to break these units and wrap up anyone who's fleeing. Battle is won. We will keep sending everyone around and just kill as many as we can. But yeah, this was a great victory. 88% of the enemy army is dead. We probably don't even need to kill anyone else. Let's end this battle. We killed 2,130 of the enemy and only took 287 casualties. That's crazy. If you suicide your general at the start of a battle, that is the worst way. I mean, or I guess the best way to lose a battle. So that was bad for them. That pretty much leaves an open path to Salona. Get out of my way. There you go. Oh, we'll kill this guy real quick. Just 108 auxilia. We'll just let our Cretans get these kills. It's good for their experience. We'll continue the battle, see if we can get some more kills on them. These Cretans have so much range, they might just kill them all. 2 left. Keep firing. 1 left. We'll run him down with some nice long shields. It's a good Spanish death. There we go. That's it. Come on. There we go. Not a very glamorous kill cam, but that army dispatched of. Took no casualties. And now we can besiege Salona. Their faction leader is in here and almost alone. It's always bad when your faction leader is 36 years old. That's how you know a lot of people are dying in your family. Cassius Pulcher doesn't have much of an army here. If he tries to attack to free Salona, he'll probably just die. So yeah, next turn, Salona will be ours. There's a pretty much open path to Bylazor and Thessalonica. Things are going really badly for the Brutii right now. Let's take a look at our reports. Construction report Thurman, we got a shipwright, that's nice. Nept, we got a tavern. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll just build some peasants here. Let them have really good public order and just hang out for 1,000,000 turns. And a turn report, we profited 22,000 denarii. Glad the economy's recovering. We're projected to profit 29,000 next turn. Gabriel of Carthago Nova and his army are marching north through the Alps. And Captain Decimus, not looking good. This is not what you want to see in a Brutii army if you're looking for strength. Some auxilia and some barbarian mercenaries. Yeah, these cities, they're all gonna just fall before me. I don't think they have any strength left in this part of the world. Salona will fall. Yeah, bad day to be Brutii. We've got one more spy who will hang out outside of Thessalonica in case they find an army somewhere to throw at us. And, ooh, the Germans are kind of encroaching on our space. I don't love that. Why are you right next to Trier? Like, you wouldn't be able to take it, I don't think. Well, maybe you would. We might bribe this army. How much would that cost? 12,000? Yeah, sure. We'll take it. I don't like the look of that. We should probably see if we can get some mercenaries here. Yeah, some cavalry mercenaries, that's good enough. We need to bring some reinforcements over from Alesia, honestly. We'll train some Scutari here, and then we'll send some Scutari and Bull Warriors over from Alesia over to Trier. And this diplomat, we probably should bribe this Egyptian diplomat just because they will bribe us otherwise. 14,000, it's quite expensive, but they have a ton of money, and this is a good diplomat, so they could easily do bad things to us if they have bad intentions, which we know they do now. So, oh, I would love to take these cities. They're so undefended. I think the Germans have just had no natural predators, so all these cities are empty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Germans have no enemies and no allies. They've just been hanging out in their starting cities the entire game. This is so funny if you look at their production ranking next to mine. No change. Ever. Territorial ranking. Basically no change. Never had more than 10 or less than 5, ever. Financial ranking. They have the most money of their entire lives right now at like 30,000 denarii. So yeah, I should not be too worried about the Germans. They're just hanging out in huts with their dogs. That's kind of the whole thing with the Germans right now. Let's go ahead and land Gregory the Conqueror outside of Cyrene and besiege the city. And we'll see what's here. Some Pharaoh's bowmen. Oh my goodness, they're scary. And then whatever this unit is, we don't know. It might be a general, might be another Pharaoh's bowman, something like that. Yeah, we can't see. But if there are no more reinforcements, we should still be able to take the city quite easily. And you know what? I was planning on trapping the Britons on Britain and having them hang out there with all of their ports blockaded. But I might just trap them on Ireland because it would be so easy to conquer these cities. And I want to fill out this part of the map, so we'll do that instead. Let's just combine some troops. See what kind of strength we have left. And then we'll send some troops back to Samarobriva for moral support. There we go. That's good enough for them. And then let's just invade Londinium. We can honestly take it now, but we'll hold off. We'll let them starve a little bit. And then, yeah, we'll just leave them on Ireland. I want to pick these cities up, though, because it'll speed up the rate at which we can complete the long campaign, which I would like to do in the next part or two. And honestly, we might. Yeovavam is 1. 3 regions in Britain. That's 4. Salona makes 5. Thessalonica would make 6. Cyrene would make 7. And we only need 6 more regions to complete the long campaign, so we could probably do this in the next 2 parts, which I think is pretty cool. I think this is a great place to end this part. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying this series after all these parts. It's crazy how many people come back again and again and again. I love the support. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.